diamonds, beams on the llamas, New York City's finest. Drug dealer dream, red jag, rim shining. Four shooters riding in the trucks right behind.
Fisk unit.
Soldier.
Fisk unit.
Soldier.
Fisk unit.
Soldier.
What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist Schooner while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen. Hit the sub button. Hit that sub button, join this Fist Unit army, and get Fist Unit tough. When you're done doing that, head on over to Twitter. Follow me at Bully Fisk, alright? At Bully Fisk on Twitter. I kind of like Deebo Samuel. You know what I'm saying? Like, Deebo was the one crying after Jimmy G choked away another conference title game. You know, I felt bad for him. You know what I'm saying? His quarterback is Jimmy G. Jimmy G stinks. Deebo out here playing running back, wide receiver. I mean, Deebo doing everything in his power to beat the Rams, but Jimmy G just stinks. So when he was on the bench crying after the title game, I felt bad for the guy. I did. But I'm not gonna lie to you. He been acting a little Kyrie-ish, dare I say. He been acting a little Kyrie Irving-ish, dare I say. Demanding a trade. Then he get mad when the fans don't fucking like him. And then he goes to the extreme, right? Because, all right, look, everybody get death threats, okay? I done got banned from fucking Toronto a couple years ago, back when, you know, DeRozan was choking every year. So, I mean, we all done got death threats and things of that nature. It comes with the job, okay? It comes with the job. But what you have to understand is you can't demand a trade and then pick out the absolute worst of the worst of the fans and then go on Instagram Live and start crying about those specific fans getting on your nerves. And like, it's a plea for sympathy. It's a plea for sympathy. You know what I'm saying? It's like these NBA players, right? These NBA players are in arenas with 30, 40, 50,000 people. And then they pick one person out the crowd and say, that dude called me an N-word, or he called me a bitch. Get him escorted. These fans need to be taught a lesson. And it's like, you're never going to get sympathy from the fans when you piss us off. Which brings me to this little kid, right? How dope would it have been for him to sign that football, take a picture with that kid, and give him a motivational quote and keep it pushing? Wouldn't you think that'd be good PR? I said all that to say this. You just demanded a trade from the fan base a couple months ago. When they put their foot down and said they're not trading you, you kind of accepted it. You've already gotten on the bad side of a lot of 49er fans. Because what you have to understand is this. As much as I shit on the 49ers because they just as trash as the Cowboys. Ain't nobody won shit in 30 years. They just as sorry as the Cowboys. The 49ers are still one of the most pristine franchises in the NFL. They're up there with the Giants. They're up there with the Steelers. They're up there with the Patriots. They're one of the most pristine franchises in the league. So you have a fan base that's like, wait a minute. You don't want to play for us? You want to be traded away from us? Huh? So those fans take it personal. They're not a poverty franchise like Detroit or Cleveland, where it's like, okay, we get it. You know what I'm saying? They're not the Jets. So you have a chance for 49er fans to see you in a positive light and sign this little kid's football. You see the camera. You have to know the camera's on you, nigga. You gotta see that camera. So you have a chance to sign this ball for this fan. Take a picture with the kid. Say a little something motivational to the kid for him to want to go out there and be just like you. And instead you blow the kid off. How? It's not, my heart don't run that kind of cold. And y'all know me, Big Fist don't give a fuck. When I got beef with you, women, kids, pets, dead homies, I'm coming for you. But if there's a little kid, and he Fist Unit tough, And oh my gosh, Fisk, you're my favorite YouTuber, or Fisk, I love you, Fisk, whatever, whatever. And the kid comes up and wants me to sign something. I don't care if I signed 10,000 autographs earlier today. I don't care if I'm having girlfriend problems. I don't care what my day is like. If a little kid is that close to me, especially if I know there's a camera right there, I'ma sign it. It takes 2 seconds to sign your name and be a hero for the rest of that dude's life. He'll be 35 years old one day, and he'll be telling his son about the time he met Deebo Samuel, or the time he met Fist Vegas and he signed this for me. Little things like that mean a lot to the people who look up to you. And you're a scumbag if you don't care, because he knows it. I'm not going to say he doesn't see it, because he knows it, because he signed a lot of shit. So you're a scumbag if you choose to ignore the reality of your situation. There's a reason I don't show my face. There's a reason I keep myself private, because I don't want the responsibility that Deebo Samuel has. It's his responsibility to sign that ball. I really felt I took that personal. That little kid, how can you live with yourself knowing that you ruined that boy's day? That boy probably wanted to be just like you, and you was an asshole to him, and he got to go back to his father, and now his father got to explain to him, well, son, not everybody's a good person. You feel like, come on, man, like, I don't want that responsibility. That's why I don't want that responsibility. I don't want to go to Walmart and somebody say, yo, Fist, what up? I don't want that responsibility. I don't want to be obligated to sign autographs. I don't want to be obligated to talk to people. I don't want to be a star. I don't want to be famous. I just want to talk my talk on YouTube and keep it pushing. Make a little bit of money and keep it pushing. I don't want to be famous. When you're famous and you become a role model, that shit matters. That's why I stopped responding to people in my DMs. Very rarely do I respond to people in my DMs, because I'm like, what if I don't feel like responding to you one day? If I start responding to you one day, you're going to start DMing at me every day, and I'm not going to feel like talking to you every day. So I don't respond. I very rarely, the only time I honestly respond to people in my DMs is if I know you. Like if you've been a subscriber to me for like 4 or 5 years and you've been DMing me and I've been DMing you, like I'll keep DMing you. But new people, I don't even start the conversation, because I never want to be the guy who didn't respond to his fan. I don't want to be that dude. That's why I don't respond to DMs on Instagram and Twitter, because I'm like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to start something that I know I'm not going to want to finish. So it's one of those situations where it's like, I really think Deebo's a scumbag for that. He's really a scumbag for that, and it's just a bad look. It's an all-around bad look. Anyway, I mean, that's really all I got to say about the situation. He's probably going to get a good $30 million a year real soon, but, whatever. That's it. That's all, though. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.